Be careful walking around your house naked, because you never know when a potato's gonna get stuck in your ass. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? A 50-year-old man who had a potato stuck up his ass had to go to the hospital and have it surgically removed. And I know the first thing you're thinking is this guy was probably trying to sexually please himself with a potato. But no, he definitely wasn't, because he had a solid story. His story was that he was hanging his curtains naked, and he lost his balance and fell back on his kitchen table right on top of a potato, which got jammed in his ass. Cause that's believable. He must have shoved something up his ass before if he just fell on the potato and it went up his ass. That's a pretty fluke accident. I feel like he's trying to cover up for something, you know? He might have done something else with the potato that he doesn't want other people to know about. I don't know what that could be. Seriously though, who hangs the curtains naked? I mean, if you don't have curtains in front of your window, you probably shouldn't be standing in front of your window naked. But maybe that's what happened. Maybe he was walking around his house naked and he walked by the window and someone saw him. And he was like, damn, I better put down this potato on the kitchen table that I'm munching on and hang up some curtains. Pronto, I don't want people seeing my little penis. I think he might be telling the truth because that's a pretty elaborate story to come up with. I know if I shoved a potato up my ass and I had to get it removed and I didn't want anybody to know that I did it, I'd come up with a more believable story. Just like the time I got that cucumber stuck up my ass. Did I say that out loud? But maybe he made up a real complicated story so that they'd be like, damn, that story's really complicated. There's no way he's lying. Alright, now I'm just confusing myself. But I mean, he must have fallen with some force. The wind going against him while he was falling must have spread his ass cheeks apart. And he must have been really sweaty from having to reach for those curtains. Because how the hell would a potato just slide in your ass, even if you fell on it with full force? That's a pretty fluke accident. But you know what, if he was telling the truth and this wasn't a sexual act, I feel bad for the guy, because there's no way people believe that story, even if it was true. The first thing that'll come to everyone's mind is that it was a sexual act. It's just the human nature, really. And if this was just a freak accident, maybe we should be more careful when we're hanging up our curtains. And maybe put some clothes on before you're gonna stand in front of a window. Because that right there, that's just wrong. Why would you even have a potato on the kitchen table? I mean, they're either in a bag or you're cooking them. There's really no in-between where you have them out in the open. It's not like you thaw them or anything. No, he definitely shoved that potato up his own ass. What a sick fuck.